Hey guys, it's your girl Lashes20XO. How are you guys doing today? Today's video is going to be me ranking my new makeup products. So I don't know if you've seen my latest Sephora, not Sephora, was it Sephora? It was my birthday haul. It was products that I got in my birthday haul, or just products that people have given to me or something like that. And if you haven't seen my birthday haul, I'll put it down below and you can watch that. I'll link it down below for you guys. But basically, these are all the products that are new to my collection that I've been playing with over the past month. My birthday was in June, so I've had a good bit of time to play with these products to get an idea of what I think of them, about them. So I just wanted to rank. If you like ranking style videos, then you might like this video. So also, I want to say, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and be part of our Lashes20XO family. We would love to have you here. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified for all future videos. So let's just get started. So basically, I'm going to have basically it's going to be like my bottom products and my top products. So I've had this for a little while. So the bottom thing I'm going to put in this ranking is the Fenty Cream blushes. If you've watched a couple of my Shop My Stash videos or just heard me talking about these blushes, they're just not my cup of tea. I know a lot of people do like them. I personally don't. Maybe it's because, I don't know, I'm the type of person, I just like a very pigmented style of blush, especially in blushes. I don't know, I like my blushes pigmented, and this is a cream blush that you just kind of have to build, and I feel like it's kind of finicky. You have to kind of find the best way to apply it, and for me, personally, I tried to make this work for me, and it just didn't work. So that's why it's at the bottom tier of this ranking. But like I said, I tried to use a beauty blender with it. I tried to use a brush with it, and I don't know. I'm also not a huge cream product girl. I mean, I do love certain cream products that I really do enjoy, but this is just not one of them. And I was really excited about it. I'm glad that I didn't do what I was initially going to do when I bought this. I was going to buy one of each color, because I'm like a huge Fenty lover. If you are new to my channel, then you probably wouldn't know this, but Fenty has always been way at the top of my favorite brands. So with the new cream blushes, they just were a fail for me personally. Now, this is just my opinion. Obviously, there's a lot of people that love these, and maybe you're one of them. But for me, in this ranking video, I'm going to have to rank this at the bottom. The next thing I want to talk about is a concealer. Now, when I first tried this concealer, I think I told you guys I loved it so much, and I do like it. I don't hate this product. I do like it, but I don't love this product, and that is the Hourglass Veil Concealer. My only beef with this concealer is if you have dry skin up under your eyes, or if you have older skin, you're not gonna probably like this. This is a little bit more on the dry side. But if you're looking for coverage, this is like one of the most full coverage concealers on the market. It is very full coverage. Almost so I could use this as a foundation. But I think what I'm going to do with this concealer is I am going to use it more like a foundation, because it is more on the full coverage side. So basically, I'm going to spot conceal with it. Or if I just want to have one of those days where I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I might, put a little bit of concealer, on my T-zone or on some blemishes or spots or whatever, and then add powder and go, because it is very, very full coverage. So that's the only reason why this one is kind of lower. It's just not one, it's not a concealer that I grab for these days, just because when I first used it, I was just amazed at the full coverage of it. I was like looking at that, which is like, if I had to give it a ranking for full coverage, it would be a 10 or 11. It is like amazing at coverage. But when I started looking like super close up at my under eyes, I would notice that it would just be like the desert. It would just be super dry up under my eyes, and I was like, ooh, I look old. So, you know, if you don't have dry skin, if you have really oily skin, or if you're younger, then this might be like a holy grail for you. It might be like, you know, the best concealer on the market. But for me, I feel like my driest place is up under my eyes. So when I put it up under here, I just can see all the little lines, and I just don't like that. But I will continue to use this concealer. Like I said, it's great for touch-ups. It's great to conceal things. So I definitely will keep this in my collection. It's just towards the bottom of the rank. Another thing I want to talk about is another Fenty product. I know, right? I can't believe it. I'm putting this in the bottom 3 because I do not reach for this bronzer. This is the Fenty Cream Bronzer, and I hate to put it at the bottom 3, but I just don't reach for this. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's nice if you want to go through, you know, the work of using a cream bronzer, but I just don't find myself reaching for this bronzer. I don't know, I guess, to be honest with you, for me, I like cream products like this more for contour and not for bronze. And so I just get like kind of stressed. Like, I'll put my powder on and then I'll be like, dang it, I should have put this on before the powder, because, you know, you don't want to put cream over powder, especially something like this. It's going to get like splotchy or muddy or streaky. So, I mean, if you could remember, or maybe you don't wear powder at all, this might be like an amazing product for you, because it is really beautiful. But if you ask me to choose between the cream Fenty bronzer or the original powder Fenty bronzer that she has on the market, I would suggest getting the powder. But like I said, if you have really dry skin or you don't wear powders at all, then by all means this might work for you. But I wear powder. I have to. So I get really oily around the nose area. I get super, super greasy, especially in the summertime. And for me, if I don't powder my face, I would just be a hot mess. So my makeup would slide off my face and it just would not look cute. So I have to remember to put this on after, you know, I do my foundation, or else it's just, my makeup looks like crap. So for me, this is just too finicky of a product, I guess. And it's not one that I'm going to grab unless I'm specifically doing a cream look or doing a specific video or something like that. This is just not a bronzer that I'm going to grab. So that's why it's at the bottom 3. It is a good product. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, you know, it's just more work. And sometimes I just don't want a product like that. So that's why it's at the bottom. Okay, the next one, I have to say, it's a really, really good product. I really do like this product. But the reason why I am putting it at number 4 at the bottom of my rank is because of the price. Okay, so this is the Pat McGrath foundation. I love this foundation, guys. But I'm not going to buy this again. I'm not going to repurchase this foundation again, just because it's 70 bucks. So once I run out of this product, I don't see myself running back to Sephora to repurchase this. Now, is it amazing? I feel like you can get the same look as you could with a drugstore foundation, or with a like mid-range foundation, like a $40 foundation. And I do really like it. Like I said, I do really love the product. I think it's a great product. Now, if this was $40, and it's very lightweight, as you can see, it's very liquidy, so it's very skin-like, but it covers really, really nicely. Like this will really cover. I just wasted, this is like a $70 foundation. Look at that. That's another thing. You're like, it's $70, don't waste it. This is not one I would probably put in my project pan, just because like I don't want to like run through a $75 foundation, but you never know with me. But as you can see, it's very like hydrating, it's very skin-like, but it also covers. So it is, like I said, if you want to pay the $70, it is a really nice foundation. But the reason why I'm putting it, see if you can see the difference of my hand. It covered all my veins, and it looks a lot more hydrating than this side. So if you can tell that, this hand looks a lot prettier than this hand. So it is a beautiful foundation, so it looks really nice on your skin. My only beef with this is the price tag. So it is a luxury product though, so, but I don't hate it, so don't get the idea that I hate it. I really do enjoy this foundation. I think it's beautiful on the skin, love it. But if you ask me if I would repurchase it, the answer is no, I would not. So I just wanted to put this towards the bottom just because of the price tag. Okay, let's go up our ranking a little bit. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to talk about, this is hard because these are all the products that I really, really love and I really recommend. So I guess what I'm saying is the next, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 products are all really, really good, and I'm talking about them because I love them. So these I really recommend. I think you should get them, and so I have nothing bad to say about these products. So, alright, the next one is the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. I do love this palette a lot. I think it's a beautiful palette. And I do like that you get like kind of like almost like it's a different palette. You get like colors up here and you get your neutrals at the bottom. So I love that about it. I love that it comes with a brush. I love that you really can't mess your looks up because they're very buildable. So the only problem I have with this palette is the fallout. So you have to put your eyeshadow on first with this palette. So if that's something that you hate doing, you might not like this palette. But like I always have like a whole bunch of fallout. This is probably, I would say this and the Dose of Color Mauves palette are the two palettes that I've ever had the most fallout out of. So that's why I'm ranking this, you know, a little bit in the middle. But I do love the palette. I love that you have to build the shadows. I love that you can't really mess your look up. I love that you're not going to get patchiness and it's going to be beautiful. I like that there's a neutral and a color side. I like the palette. The only thing I don't like about the palette is the fallout. So that's why I'm kind of putting it, you know, towards the bottom. Now let's go to the top products. Okay, so this right here is the Too Faced Turn Up the Lights palette. This is a beautiful highlighting palette. Highly recommend it. I love that there's 3 different highlighting tones. You have your soft, what is it called? The soft focus, which is right here, which is like a beautiful, like, what is it called? Like the Hourglass ambient powders. It's just like a very soft powder to give your skin some radiance. And then you have this color called Glow, and it's just a very like beautiful pigmented highlight. This is the one I use the most, is Glow. And then there's a Dazzle color, which has, you know, more of a glittery. This would probably be pretty on the eyes as well. But this one is called Dazzle. And I will say that all the palettes have the same names. They're just different colors. I think there's a light, medium, tan, and dark, I believe. Don't quote me, but I think there's 4 different colors. But I love that there's 3 different highlighting powders in here. So you get a variety. And you could just take this one palette on vacation or whatever, and you have like a powder, you have a shimmer, and then you have this beautiful highlight right here. It's like a really beautiful beaming highlight. So I love this highlighter. I think it's great. I got it for my birthday and I love it. So like I said, all these products that I'm talking about now, I really do love, and I really recommend them. So the next one we're going to talk about is the Natasha Giannone palette. This is a gorgeous palette. This is the Mini Glam. Now I do have the Natasha Giannone bronze palette, but I haven't talked about it. I haven't played with it. I haven't got to swatch it yet. I haven't got to do any looks with it yet. So that one's not going to be in this new products like ranking video. Maybe I'll do that in next month or something like that, or a video coming up. But I did want to talk about this. So I really do love the mini Natasha Giannone formulas. The 2 that I own, I love the formula. And this is the newest mini that I own. Like I said, it's the Glam. And I took this on my trip to Nashville, and I love the formulation of these. There's no fallouts with these palettes. And you just get a beautiful look every time. So here's the colors. So definitely love the Natasha Giannone formula. Is probably, if I had to pick one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas, Natasha Giannone would definitely be my winner. Okay, like I said, all these products that I'm talking about I absolutely freaking love. Okay, so I'm really like struggling trying to figure out which ones I want to talk about. Let's talk about my new blushes I got for my birthday. I love these blushes. Okay, these are the Almay Healthy Hue Blush, and this one I recommend. It is a very good like everyday blush, and I really love the formula of this. I feel like it's just a really nice blush. That's what it looks like. It's just a really nice blush. It's not too pigmented, but it's not too light where you have to really build. I mean, you can get a really beautiful look with this. So I highly recommend this blush. It does come in a berry color as well, which I would love to have, but I haven't got that one yet. But I did get this for my birthday as well, and highly recommend this blush. Love it. So had to talk about that one. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is a powder. This powder is amazing. If you are on the fence about this powder, let me reassure you, this is an amazing formula, an amazing powder. This is the number 7, what is it called? The number 7 Lift and Luminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. This powder is amazing. So this is definitely up there in my ranking because I think this is one of the prettiest powders. It just really blurs your skin. It blurs your pores. It just gives you a more smooth canvas to work with. I like it under the eyes, but I also like it kind of like in the T-zone area. This is one I would definitely throw in my purse for touch-ups. And I think I would not repurchase the Charlotte Tilbury, to be honest with you. It's $45 and it's the exact same look with this powder, and this powder was $12.99 at Target. And I'll link all these products for you in case you want to pick one up. But highly recommend this, and like I said, I will not be repurchasing the Charlotte Tilbury after that one's in my project pan, so I will not be repurchasing that one. I will keep repurchasing this one. I just think it's amazing, and the quality is amazing. You get the same airbrush look, and the price is $12.99. You cannot beat that, you guys. So highly recommend this powder. If you were on the fence about it, because I kept hearing people talk about, oh, it's a dupe, oh, it's just so great, it's so amazing, and I was like, yeah, people always say that, but no, I'm telling you, I have done comparison. Like, I've asked my family members, like, can you tell me which one looks different, which one looks better? And they could not tell that I was wearing two different powders. It was both, they both looked airbrushed, they both looked flawless. And you could pay $45 or you could pay $12.99. I don't know about you, but I'm going with the $12.99. So highly recommend this powder. Alright, the next one, I so recommend this blush. This is the Kevin Quan blush that I got off Amazon for my birthday. Oh my gosh. I'm in the color Fire Mango. And you guys, if you love a pigmented blush, or if you have darker skin and you can never find a blush to show up on you, I am recommending this blush. This blush pigmentation is insane. It totally is insane. So, I mean, look at that. It is so pigmented. It is gorgeous. So like I said, if you have deeper skin tone, or you just are like me and you are a blush-aholic, and you love like that summer glow, sun-kissed blush, then you would go gaga for this. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to link it down below for you guys if you want to check it out. Highly recommend it. Okay. This is my new favorite brow product, thanks to Heather. Heather sent me this. This is the Lime Crime Bushy Brow. OMG. This is my new favorite brow product. It is so skinny that, and you don't even see much of a brush there, that you think, okay, this is not going to do anything. I have very sparse brows. I have very light brows, and this gives, I can't even explain. It literally gives me brows that I never had. Like, it gives me these fluffy, gorgeous brows. And I will repurchase this a million times. This is my new favorite brow product of life, you guys. It has changed my life. I've already ordered a backup of this on Ulta.com. I've already ordered this. It's $18. And so like I was saying before I was cut off, the bushy brow from Lime Crime is my new holy grail brow product, and I highly recommend this. If you think I'm joking, try it out. It will change your brow game. I mean, I am no longer going to buy the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is so freaking good, Heather. I don't know if you haven't tried it. I don't know if you just didn't like it. But thank you for sending me this, because this has changed my brow game. I love it. Absolutely love this product. Absolutely love it. Last two products I want to mention. I want to talk about. This is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, you guys. I was on the fence about this bronzer at first, because I will say it is not very pigmented, and you kind of have to build it a little bit, and you kind of have to figure it out. So that was, at first I was like, I do not like this bronzer for $55. I'm going to send it back. But the more I use this bronzer, the more I love this bronzer. It's such a good bronzer. I use it to contour. I use it to bronze. It is phenomenal. I will say, like I said, it is more on the sheer, more on the light bronzer. So if you're darker than me, which I'm sure most people are, then I would say get a darker bronzer. I got medium, and I'm wearing it today, and this is me kind of building it up, but I'll show you on my finger. Like, I'll do a swatch right here. So this is medium. So it's just a bronzer that you just have to kind of build up. And like I said, if you have darker skin than me, then you know you're gonna have to get like a darker one, probably darker than you probably even think. So, and I hope she kind of expands the range of it, because I don't know if this is gonna, you know, be right for all skin tones. But like I said, this one is one you have to kind of build up, so I feel like you can't mess it up. So that's why it's like at my top. It's just become a favorite bronzer, and like I said, it's $55, so it is pricey, and it's not super pigmented, so you kind of have to like understand that it's not going to be super pigmented, and understand you're going to have to build it up. It's not going to be one of those bronzers that you just like put on there and you're just like, boom, you got color. It's one that you're going to have to build, but it is so beautiful and natural looking. I think that's why I like it so much. Like, most of my bronzers, I always buy the most intense bronzers on the market, but when you go outside, those can look a little harsh, a little fake. This looks so natural on the skin that I can contour my nose with this. I can contour anything with this, and it just looks so good on the skin. And like I said, you can bronze up the skin. It just looks very natural. And I think if you're one of the most fairest people out there, and you can't find a bronzer that you like, that doesn't look too fake or too orange or too red, then I think you would absolutely love this bronzer. So I really do like it. And also, I found out that these are refillable. Like, you keep the compact and you just buy the refills. So hopefully the refills are cheaper. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into that, but that's what I heard somebody talk about. So again, one of my new favorites. The top of the rank, really these were really hard to rank at the top, so I just kind of wanted to tell you all my favorites, the new favorite finds that I've kind of discovered. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist, you guys, I really love this mascara. I've always been a huge fan of the Essence Lash Princess. I still am. That one is amazing for length, but this one is really nice for volume. So I've really been using this a lot on days where I don't want to wear false lashes. I've been not wearing false lashes a lot on my channel. I don't know if you've noticed, but actually today I'm wearing false lashes. But lately I haven't been wearing them. Like when I go do my errands, or if I'm like just want to do more a natural look when I film or whatever, I haven't been wearing false lashes that much like I used to. And it's because I feel like this is such a good thickening, volumizing mascara that like it gives me that really dark volumizing look that I like with false lashes. The first time I tried it, I thought this formula was way too wet for me. I'm not a huge mascara, I don't like the wet formula, and this was a little too wet for me. But the like third day I used it, I was in love with it. I was like, this formula is amazing. It just made my lashes so thick and volumizing, and it does have that like kind of better than sex wand that I really do enjoy. I think this is like the key to volumizing. I don't know what it is about this style of wand, but you just get amazing lashes with this. So highly recommend this. If you want me to continue doing this every time I do do new purchases from Sephora, Ulta, or whatever, and you want me to use them out for a couple of weeks and then give you my opinion, and let you know how I feel about the products, let me know, and I'll continue doing this maybe monthly or just like whenever I get new products. But Let me know what you think, and let me know what are some products that you're loving. And like I said, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and you get notified for future giveaways. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!